I received this the other day. I didn't expect a package quite this big from anyone. Then I opened it. I would ask, I bet you can't guess what's inside of it, but considering you've probably read the title of the video and the fact you can probably make out what that is from behind, this is the Weebl's Stuff figurines that I've that I kickstarted because I'm a huge Mr Weebl fan. Weebl and Bob, Magical Trevor. I've put this off for a few days, so I'm kind of excited to see what's in here. So I'm reaching into the box kind of blind. Oh, this box is a bit bigger than I expected it to be. Ready? And we've got Badger! Oh, it's a bit beat up in the box, but never mind, we can fix that. We fixed that. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. Anyone remember Badger, 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 Badger? Now, see, I was told by Mr Weebl himself through the Kickstarter thing that these wouldn't be available until next year because they got the boxes, they got the inserts, they got the things, but they were waiting for a shipping container to fill up before they could ship it. Oh, it's a snake. Oh, I'm so excited. This is so cool. This is brilliant. I love my Weebl stuff. A huge fan of Savlonic, which we'll get onto later, but everyone's heard Badger, 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 Badger. And I've now got a little plastic trinket of Badger because I'm a nerd. Okay, let's carefully. What's on the bottom? What's on the bottom? Nothing on the bottom. Oh no. Jelly penguin! Contains one badger. Do not place near snake. Duly noted. This is not the best packaging job in the world. It doesn't quite fit. Oh my goodness gracious. But I don't care. This was a lot of money well spent. Oh, it should come, little badger. I see. This is the narwhal packaging. Unless, of course, it was packaging designed for multi-use. But this looks like the front of the narwhal packaging. This should be interesting. Come on, let's come. Oh, it's well protected in there. Badger! Alright, so it's very nice, light. Oh, hollow. Lightweight plastic. Like one of those nativity sets you get, the little plastic nativity things with the little hollow bottoms, but very nice indeed. Very nicely sculpted. It looks like the Jellybug design of Badger rather than the original Badger design, which is nice. It's one of those not too deformed, you know, sort of cute looking things, but it's nice. Getting close, getting close, getting close. Too close. You can see the paint's not 100% in line, but I'm not overly concerned about that. It is nice and simplistic, so you would have it farther away because you can just see it anyway. That's the bum. These are much more in scale of what I was expecting. I remember when they showed them on the live stream, they looked huge, but that was just an example. Look at my horse. My horse is amazing. Oh, I love it. 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 Amazing horse. It's a cartoon that I wouldn't show to my kids. Oh, God. Hello. Contains one amazing horse. It tastes just like resin. Aha. Licking horse not recommended. Horse pop. You know what? I've always misunderstood that line. And now I have it in writing. I now know what the hell that line is. You don't want to know where the horse lemonade comes from, I promise you. Oh, Mr Weebl, you're a messed up man, but I love you so dearly. Oh, and I love my amazing horse. Let's get that sunfoal out. I do like these jelly penguin designs. They're so cool. Oh no, this is nicely packaged. Hang on. I don't want to rip the box. The box is a half of the thing. That's awesome. No. You're not glued, are you? Why are you so tightly stuck? Ah, there we go. Right. Very good boxes. The plastic's still a bit flimsy that they come in, but it's nice and protected. I think it is just a generic one-size-fits-all protection case thing. Put that over there. Oh, horse. I've never been so enamoured with a horse in my entire life. I so cool. It's just, there's nothing much to see on the back. Tail goes swish around, but oh, I do like that. Lastly, because they haven't, there's some core characters they haven't done for this that I'm hoping they'll do now that this succeeded and got kickstarted and got produced. Because I want a Weevil and Bob to go with this, and maybe a cat face with a stand, and got to have a magical Trevor. Got to have a magical Trevor. But the last in the the animal series, shall we say? Oh, the box has come undone at the bottom here. Be careful with that one. Narwhals swimming in the ocean. Swimming oceans cause commotions. Narwhal, he's so goddamn happy. The packaging is nice. It's minimalist. It's not overdone. It's not commercial, so it's fine. And of course the backs you don't see very often. Wow, this one is empty though. The other ones had things around them. There was a few things you could have put on there. I mean, what? They stopped Cthulhu from eating these, so, you know. And of course, don't forget, it contains one narwhal, and you must keep away from balls. So why is there not a ball in the packaging? Bit of a letdown there, Jonte. But never mind. His smile makes me so happy. Let's get this one out. Actually, I've just reminded myself, the paint on the badger was a bit squiffy, but the horse, there's less paint on it, so it looks a bit better. Oh god, this one's got another good... Let's excavate from the bottom. Jelly penguin. I don't know why I checked the bottom. I knew what it was going to say. I'll do this off screen. It's no good for anyone. I can't... Who cares? Who cares what the plastic bit does? He's a happy narwhal! Look at him. He's so happy. That looks suspiciously less like fins and more like some other protrusion at the back of a animal. Possibly on purpose, one never knows. Oh, he's a happy narwhal. He's so happy. Right, I'm running a bit out of space here, but that's alright because there's the three big ones, the animal ones that are very nice indeed. I love all of these. I'm too giggly. Okay, here we go. This is a set of 6 that I bought. Now these small ones, oh, they are smaller. Oh, I'm not looking at them, but you know, they are smaller. This is the music band Savlonic. I have both their albums because I'm a nerd. Also downloaded their covers album as well, come to think of it. I haven't got the physical copy because they didn't release one, damn them. But enough about my physical media. Evangel. Savlonic. You might not recognise this character, and you might not recognise the band because it's a bit more of an offshoot. It's not... I say it's not as silly. The first album, they did silly things. Electro Gypsy, Wandering Eye. They're kind of silly, but they're also proper serious songs as well. They're very electro. I say very electro, they are electro. They're a synth band, you know. She's the, you know, keyboard player of the synth band, so, you know, you might not recognise her, but the music is incredible. I absolutely adore it. I absolutely love it. Oh yes, they've got the red cover album on the front there. Zoom in, the red cover. Do you see that? Is that in focus? Red cover album. I would have got the album to show you, but really, honestly, it's just a bit of cardboard with a CD in, so it's not going to do you any fun. Oh no! Careful of the boxes. These remind me of like the little Beano statues that you get, little novelty comic book statues you get, except in plastic rather than... Oh no, 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 no! No, she's too top heavy, she won't stand up! I think she's being mopey. Alright, okay. Alright, so, next in the band we have the... Oh no, 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 I picked up the wrong thing, saw it at the corner of my eye. This is Roscoe, this is the lead singer, this is Mr Weebl himself. The design's come a long way from the original song Electro Gypsy. I suppose it hasn't really. He's just become more human and less Mr Weebly. Series 1 Red era? Are they going to do a second one from the Neon era? Mr Weebl has my money and he's going to get more. I'm such a nerd. let's get Mr. Blue-haired Hitler out of the box. That man ruined moustaches for everyone. Oh, look at that sculpt on the hair. I love it. It's so neat. Will you stand up, Mr. Roscoe? Oh, I think he's had one too many. But he's up. Mr. Roscoe is up. There we go. Oh, that's nice. The tie is a bit flat, but then I don't recall it being all that impressive in the cartoons. I mean, paint's chipped away in the back there, but we'll ignore that. Not too bad around the hair. The eye's a bit... No, actually, no. I rather like that. I was going to complain about the eye, but I actually take that back. That's rather neat. Oh. These are far too top-heavy. I think you may have to look at changing the specs for the next set, but I like that. That's cool. And lastly, but by no means leastly, Candy. Now, this is the band's drummer. These Savlonic boxes are a bit bland, especially compared to the awesome ones of the horse and the narwhal and the badger. But it's nice, you know. I suppose the albums themselves were quite empty and quite had nothing to them. The art design, it was that one picture on the front, and that's all it needed to be. It's stylistic choice, shall we say. So I'm not going to massively knock it. It's just... Plus, if you're displaying these things, you're never going to see the backs, are you? You're only ever going to see the front. There we go. I like this. I like this because it looks exactly like she does out of the cartoons. In fact, they all do. You know. Look at that. The freckles and everything, and the hair's painted lovely, and it's just got little socks and everything. It's just wonderful. It's wunderbar. It's wunderbar. Now what have we got here? Jeremy, the making of Weebl's toys. Yes! Oh, why was that not a thing? A look at the various stages of designs of the collectible toy you now own. Maybe you're acting out a tea party with Narwhal and Candy as you read this. No, and I suppose you could.
Maybe you've glued them to your hair and you've just come back from running around your local high street giving high fives. Only you know. I'm not sure about gluing them, but that sounds awesome. But all you know is the fact that Roscoe design, well, it's not roughly what we had in mind. And join us as we dig about, oh, this is awesome. Vinyl collectibles. Alright. Yes, look! The designs will probably be the next one. Yes. Science hour rotating out. Look at them! Look at them! I'm so pleased with what I've got. They look kind of dumpy there, and that's really not flattering, but that's so much better, and just, the designers know it's Savlonic thanks to their mighty thighs. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, it's brilliant. We're not entirely sure why I sent this picture of the couch, but it's very nice. Oh, I love it. I love it. Oh, this is so worth my hundreds of pounds.
This is so worth all the money that I've thrown away on tat. So there we have it. This is the first line of Mr. Weebl's vinyl toys. I very much appreciate it. I love these to bits. I'm not a big merchandise buyer, but this I had to have. This is fantastic. I will say the paint's a bit iffy in places. They feel cheap and hollow, to be fair, but they look incredible. The Savlonic characters are a bit top heavy. I've had to use a bit of blue tack to keep them all there in one piece. But yeah, I spent far too much money on these, and I love every minute of this. So well chuffed. Now, if you excuse me, I'll have to save up for Series 2.